Most people think leadership comes from titles or money, but in reality, leadership often shows up as a grounded vibration. Lockin, mystic, inner world. First, grounded people feel stable, calm under pressure, not reactive. Think before acting. True leaders never seek out to lead, they seek out to make a difference. When I was working at the mall, there was people that thought I was a manager. And keep in mind, I was barely even at the job. I was mainly at my other job at the time. And there's a few reasons why that is of why people thought I was in a higher position. Self-discipline, calm under pressure, consistency. And naturally, those fall into like leadership traits. One of the a woman coworker that I used to work with at the mall, she told me that she never sees me get mad. I have great self-control of my emotions. Even though I am an empath and can feel energy very good, very, very well. And I realized that I can be kind and be respectful and greet people and not be so closed off. And just completely shut down. But one thing I would not be is nice. Try to sit up here and try to chase approval, chase validation, chase attention, try to get people to like me. Nah, I'm gonna be myself. And being myself means I'm gonna take accountability, I'm gonna grow, and I'm gonna learn. But it's not gonna be like all at once. And that's just how it is. When you progressing and when you growing and when you learning and when you actually are willing to expand. People respond very well and very great to stability. This is exactly why I have people that ask me for advice and open up to me. My little cousin, he hasn't seen me in a while. And he told me that I look like his 2K creative player. I look like someone that can have a system revolve around them and it thrives and it grows. I'm in peak physical shape. I'm not one of these people trying to dominate the conversations when I have them with people. Not being so loud. Well, not being the loudest in the room. being quiet, being observant, because that's how I naturally am. And it came from experience. Because true leaders are not the loudest people in the room. They're the ones who observe the situations and they try to put themselves into other people's shoes. They think about others. And don't get this wrong and don't get this misinterpreted. They do not be people pleasing. They overall try to look at how they can really change the atmosphere in a positive direction. When you just keep on going and you stay on the direction, you stay on your path, there is going to be ups and downs. And that's how it is in life. But you got to understand that you have to be willing to be able to adapt and adjust, make adjustments if needed. Because life ain't always going to be perfect. Well, it's not perfect. It's not perfect at all. And there's seasons. You got your good moments and you got your bad. And both of them you can learn from. If it's someone like me who has done the internal work, who is more comfortable of showing their shadow, now rejecting it, embracing it, letting it become one with my light. I'm not looking over my shoulder. I'm living more in alignment than ever because of it. And I would suggest that people do the internal work that is needed, because people can feel that in your vibration, or people can sense it in your vibration, and how the way your demeanor is and how the way you carry yourself. You don't have to have the most money. You don't have to have the best material possessions. When you actually just being true and staying authentic, you have your identity is within. You're not trying to sit up here and trying to get people to see in the lens how the way you see it. You're more so living in a way where you're being consistent, you're being disciplined, you're taking action on your inner war philosophy. And that right there comes with results. Just like I got these results from these experiences. Leadership isn't loud. It's constant behavior, discipline, emotional control. Leadership isn't about control. It's about being grounded enough that people feel safe around your presence. I'm not chasing approval or validation, but I know my inner world is unique and I live it daily. I'm gonna pin my ancient codes down in the comments or leave in the description, one of the two. Like, comment, subscribe. We forever lock in. All give praise to the Most High. Send peace and love.